You heard enough?
Stargate Universe saw Daniel sneaking around and basically watching the Lucian Alliance for Jack. I was wondering how you felt now that Ninja Daniel was canon.
They had Ninja Daniel way before Stargate Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ship sailed. That was just, yeah, it was odd to be doing that. I sort of asked the question about that episode where Daniel was running around snapping pictures, which I went, what the hell? And not that he hadn't done it before, but like, you know, you're bringing me into the show specifically, and that's all I'm kind of doing, and it was a little odd. But at the same time, the question was posed, and it was said, well, because they're worried about all these, you know, the mole who's on whose side in that particular episode, that Jack is going to pick someone he can really trust to do that job and get the right answers. So that was the answer that I was given. So for Ninja Daniel, I think that there's a spin-off in the making, but we're waiting for MGM's green light on that one.
Well, obviously a lot of weird stuff happens in sci-fi, and I was wondering if there's ever been an episode where you were wondering if the writers have lost their minds. And to the writer, have you ever written something just to mess with someone?
We saw Sunday, right? No, you try not to mess with people, I think. Yeah, good effort, but yeah. You guys have. Gee, I'm going to bring Michael Shanks back to the set after Daniel Jackson was dead for a few years. What do I do to really pay him back for leaving the show in the first place? Oh, I'll make him naked. In Vancouver in February. Oh, it's nothing personal, Michael. And that whole diatribe at the end of episode 200, that's nothing personal, Michael. Those pajamas we're making you wear for Summit and Last Stand, that's nothing personal, Michael. That's a good group, they're very professional, they never mess with the actors.
Yes, that's right, the leather.
You notice I don't work there anymore.
I have a little more serious again. I'm wondering if prior to you being on a science fiction show, you were science fiction fans. And then part two, now that you have done science fiction, do you think you're more likely to stay in that genre or try and branch out to other, either more dramatic or comedy or...
I'm talking. Yes. Answer is 12.
42.
Jason, would you like to feel that? No.
So you say you guys are going to answer your question?
Go for it, Joel, take it.
I am a fan of television.
And now with sports, here's Lexa. Go.
I get a tattoo of Michael right here.
I give my left not to see that. I really liked Star Wars and Battlestar growing up, so you know, those in the 70s and stuff like that. What was the other part of the question? I forget. Do I want to do anything else? No. No. Just sci-fi original movies for me.
Mega Snake 2.
Please,
I originally got hired when I got hired. I was like, oh, I guess the only guy who's like not a giant sci-fi fan in there. And then I realized as I was in there, I was like, I do know a lot about Star Trek. I do know a lot about, and I was like, oh man, I'm a giant sci-fi fan. It turns out. So I don't know. I mean, I love writing sci-fi and working in it. You know, I think we would all love to keep doing it and just have a diverse career of a little bit of everything. Next.
What he said. Hi, this is a question for the whole panel. Is there anything that you wish your
characters had a chance to do, and for the writer, something that you wish you had written. For example, with Daniel Jackson's character, my favourite episode is The Crystal Skull, where you get to reunite with your grandfather and go to the planet with giant aliens, and then leave him there and never see him again, and your character has a chance to see him again. Yeah.
I think I better take this. Yeah, take it. We're having just a lot of trouble hearing it. So sorry, guys.
Is there any way we can get those mics louder up here? Is there any way to do that?
Anything we'd like to have seen fleshed out more? Is that what you're asking?
Everybody wants to see your character.
Yes, something that you, not necessarily that particular episode, but something that you wish your character had a chance to do.
Right.
Oh, I see.
And as a writer, something that you wish you had written.
Well, I wanted to have a continuation to the Crystal Skull episode, and they did it. It was called Indiana Jones. I'm trying to sue Lucas and Spielberg, but they're not taking my calls right now. Nor have they ever.
I wish that Dr. Alaina had a chance to dance like no one was watching. Only people would be watching.
Can you show us it?
No. And that's a public service.
I just wanted more fight scenes.
Me too. I don't know. I had the privilege of writing 33 episodes, and most of those were just remakes of episodes I'd written previous. So I think I was officially out of ideas. I got a good run in there.
I want a backstory.
Fanfic opportunity, guys. I just noticed Eli's running the camera. That's so awesome.
So many of your fans have a hard time separating their feelings for your characters.
Tell me about it.
How do you all separate your own personal feelings from the ones your characters have, specifically in romantic situations in your films and series?
George Huffman is here, Matt. You want to take this one? No, not yet. I guess the question is like, how do you not fall in love with David Helix? What are your tricks? Next question, please. I don't know. I think, it's, I don't want to speak as an actor because I'm a terrible one. But I think it's pretty easy to separate, those on-screen romances from off-screen romances. When you're shooting, even like a kissing scene, no one's really that excited to do it. I mean, they're all incredibly attractive, but it's like kissing your sister and your brother or your like weird cousin, mostly.
Husband's like Dave.
Yeah, weird cousin. Like a weird cousin.
I can't speak because I married one of the girls I had.
That's why I can't fight.
I want to start with a comment from Michael. Thank you very much for single-handedly destroying one of my favorite science fiction images, the Stargate. This question is for Mark. Yesterday you mentioned that DVDs are unfortunately not as lucrative as they were. I love the 2 DVD releases. If they do become more lucrative, do you have any scripts in the can or any direction or anything that is ready to go? And
yeah, Joe and Paul have written a Stargate movie called Stargate Extinction, and it's really, really great. And, it's just, unfortunately, I don't know, if you follow the very boring business of film finance, but, MGM is kind of just doing some restructuring right now, so they're not in a position to take like a big risk. DVD market right now is pretty soft. Like it's even for like giant hits, you know, you really, like Avatar is the first movie in a long time to make a lot of money on DVD. So it's definitely tough, and I said a couple days ago, we don't want to do a half-assed product. You know, these movies that Continuum and Arc of Truth, you know, we're super expensive movies, and we like to keep that quality level up. So.
The second part, real quick, what future projects do we look forward to outside of the Stargate?
I'm working with a puppet workshop theater. I'm workshopping a kind of one-man puppet show. I have a role for all of you. So we're gonna do that. That's what we're focusing on next.
Where's your hand gonna go?
In the Stargate. I hope you are enjoying what I assume will be the last of the Stargate panels.
We've actually gone from not answering any questions here